Welcome to another fabulous episode of the Zobo Show. I've got something that will make you laugh. You know, when we're doing promo online for the show, a friend of mine dropped a comment on the post and I was like, oh my, this is so hilarious. It was like, why would you guys call this the Zobo Show? Why don't you call it the Kunu Show?
Who is the person? Kunuke.
Valentine, of course.
Kunu is not too. She's not. It's not as ridiculous as Zobo.
That was the answer I gave to him.
It's not as ridiculous as
at
Zobo.
all. It's not as ridiculous as Zobo.
Hi, and welcome to another fabulous episode of the Zobo Show. Like you said earlier, I'm sure if you noticed, I was feeling myself. I was,
she has a new hair, so this
I was
is really
feeling
gorgeous.
myself. I was forming
It's fine.
easy as you touch it. I was feeling myself. I was forming pretty. So, hi everybody. I think I should do the pageant.
My name
pageant
is Bono.
wave. Yeah. Hi everybody. My name is Feyi.
All right, we've got something pretty exciting to talk about on the show.
Yeah.
It is so juicy.
And it's something that's kind of been making the rounds, and so we decided to capitalize on that and then talk about it. Please.
When you talk about Nigerian musicians,
there
is something that is a very unique similarity amongst these Nigerian musicians.
Apart from their music, what else would possibly be like something? Please tell me.
Like a similarity.
Yeah, I was about to bite my tongue.
Baby
mamas today, and I'm sure as I just mentioned baby mamas, a couple of people's names popped up in my head. But we're going to be talking about what exactly is being a baby mama, its origin, and then we'll narrow it down.
Origin.
We'll bring it down.
I don't think we should talk about origin. Origin of baby mama.
Oh yeah, the term baby mama.
But baby mama is not just for musicians. Baby mama is, it could be anything.
It could not be anything, no. Being a baby mama is...
It can happen to anyone. I think that was what
cannot
I was trying to say.
It cannot happen to anybody. It cannot happen to everybody. There are some people that decide in their heart of hearts that I'm going to become a baby mama just to pin the guy down. And then there are some people that, unfortunately, maybe they just involve themselves in some kind of random act of one night stand or one thing. And the first time the man shot his shots, the girl just go and carry belly, you understand? She now become a baby mama.
So in other words, you define baby mama as one random girl who decides to do the jiggy jiggy bang bang.
What's jiggy jiggy bang bang? That does touching body. That somebody shot his shot.
No, but when you say jiggy jiggy bang bang, it just sells.
It reminds me of this song,
deal.
this Zulezu song. Bang 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 bang. Now we dey knock. I be enter for mommy. I also daddy oh daddy where you go for daddy? Somebody enter for mommy. Person sit down for mommy. Person push mommy. Mommy push mommy. Mommy push the mountain. For the yagada program. The mountain they do kerewa. So yes, somebody that want to do kerewa is somebody that is not her husband.
You understand?
And then the other term is baby daddy. Yeah. Some baby mamas are so proud when they're talking about their baby daddy. They're like, oh yeah, my baby daddy did this. As in the way they have been mentioning baby daddy. I don't know how they are comfortable with it.
Back in the day, it was like a taboo.
Yeah.
You don't want to.
But do you know the term baby mama? Actually, what I meant by origin earlier, it was a group of people that coined the term, and it was actually coined by Jamaicans. The baby mama thing. Then it became popular. The term became popular in the 1990s. Hip hop brought it in. Outkast, they had a song like that. Then everywhere, baby mama. Baby mama. And some people do it. Some girls do it intentionally. As a song can be, you can have a baby daddy that you have about 3 kids for. Please, for the fact that how do you get to the point of having 3 kids and then he doesn't put a ring on it?
It's really weird.
You know?
I think, is it Ronaldo that really gets to me because I was like, just put the ring on that girl's finger.
I don't.
Anyway, they're enjoying their life, so that's their business, right? So we should not just.
I'm not going to
too
talk
much
about those ones.
it.
I'm going to talk about people that have a couple of baby mamas. Like we have 1, 2, 3, and they won't be. You're not married, but not becoming.
There's someone we know in
One
the
baby
music
mama.
industry.
There are
like
more than
8.
one. I don't know the price. I don't know the price that has up to 8 though. But I know that there are more than one people. As in more than see now I'm blowing back on more than one people. There's more than one person. There's more than one person that have more than one baby mama.
And you know, it's so fancy these days that you just ask yourself, where is our values? You understand? Because now it's celebrated. You know, I mean, if you are a baby mama, definitely you're going to drive a Porsche car. You're going to, you know, likely to, get some monthly stipends and all that. Okay.
Excuse sir, it's not loaded as the Porsche car to drive.
I was just kidding.
It's not loaded as the Porsche car to drive. Some people go and do see. Okay, so like when I was talking about people becoming ladies becoming baby mamas intentionally, they actually have targets. You know, they target the rich guys, the guys
the
that can,
rich kids.
yes, that can afford their bills. You know, that can take care of them and their daughters. You know, they are made for life. They made men. Well, there are some, that there's one movie I think I watched.
Yeah.
The guy was swimming Porsche. The girl too was swimming Porsche. They met each other. They are both broke. They are the one I mean broke. I think the guy was a driver or something. But because he was swimming Porsche, and then she got pregnant for him and gave birth. And she thought she was made. The lad that hit her. She couldn't believe it. She was not regretting. So there are people like that both of them are forming Porsche, like the fake life and all. They're both living a fake life, and then they meet each other. Those ones, I would say, good for you people, because you are out to deceive another person. So good for you. But there are also some that unintentionally, probably they became baby mama for the mechanic. Just like remember they were talking about I've forgotten what we're talking about. Oh, jeez. That you mentioned the story from Zimbabwe. Side chicks. They were talking about side chicks. And hey, you guys, imagine now someone being a baby mama for a mechanic. You know what, Jay? What, Jay? You see that will be feeding the guys.
I mean, it's really sad, but I think about this particular issue. Though it's funny, it's trendy. I mean, that's what it is that we see amongst celebrities, not just living in Nigeria, but really outside the country. But I love to be truthful to myself, and I ask people, if my parents, were so. I mean, I think it's an honor you do for your child to just let it go the proper way. At least, I mean, there's a ring on both fingers, and then you have this child.
Yeah.
And talking about the fact that being a baby mama is preventable. So even though you want to be going around and doing whatever you want to do with your life, at the same time, you can curtail that happening.
Yeah.
But like you said, some of these girls are like very desperate, and they want these guys so bad, and then they use a child to get those guys hooked to them for life,
which sometimes doesn't work in their favor. Sometimes it works.
Thank you, far too kind. Yeah. Ready? Let's go. Can I get an encore? Do you want more? Cook and roll with the Brooklyn boys. So for one last time, I need y'all to roll. Now what the hell are you waiting for? After me, there should be no more. So for one last time, nigga, make some noise. Get him, Jay. Who you know fresher than Ho? Riddle me that. The rest of y'all know where I'm lyrically at. Can none of y'all mirror me back? Yeah, hear me rap, it's like Han G rapping his prime. I'm young H.O., raps Grateful Dead. Back to take over the globe, now break bread. I'm in Boeing Jets, Global Express. Out the country, but the blueberries still connect. On the low, but the yacht got a triple deck. But when you young, what the fuck you expect? Yep. Grand opening, grand closing. Goddamn your manhole, crack the can open again. Who you gonna find open a him with no pen? Just draw inspiration. Who you gonna see you can't replace him with cheap imitations of these generations. Hardcore, do you want more? Cook and roll with the Brooklyn boys. So for one last time, I need y'all to roll. Yeah. Now what the hell are you waiting for? After me, there should be no more. So for one last time,
Karaoke boss. Create. Happy.
It's just like a guy getting a girl pregnant and the girl insisting that they get married and the guy says no. You know, we've seen stories like that. Then the guy abandons them and then the whole essence of being a baby mama thing is defeated and all. That's for those that intentionally want to be baby mamas. But there's also another trend that we haven't talked about, and it's the fact that not just celebrities, but rich women, maybe because their biological clock is ticking and they haven't had kids.
Probably because of a busy career.
Do you get? And then maybe because of the kind of, should I say, attention or wealth that they have, it kind of scares
the guys away.
The right man for them away. So they decide to either go and, they decide to get a child and leave me alone. And then do away with the man and like, to hell with you, man. I can take care of my child. But you know there's a problem with that thing. And this is my own opinion.
The problem is on the child, right?
Yes, the problem is on the child. Now this is where I'm going. As much as I believe, I hope people know, I'm sure I'm just going to tell you whether you like it or not. What I'm trying to say is this. The problem is this, okay? Children that are raised by women, let me be very sincere now, is a trend that we have seen. Research has even been carried out on this, especially if it's a male child. Women have a way of raising women, that's their daughters, to be strong, to be independent, to want to go out, and do stuff and be on their own. Do you understand? But when they have a male child and they're raising the woman alone, they have this tendency of what's the word now? Make the boy sensitive, shield the boy, and in turn, it's like the opposite. They're doing the opposite.
A boy girl.
Exactly. So they raise boy girls. Do you get? And then family systems are real. So if you now have a family system where you have just a single mother, the child grows up and assumes that is the right how it should be. I'm not talking about single parents where maybe the father died and then they have to show that responsibility by themselves, or single parents that maybe they divorced. I'm talking about in the baby mama, as in the people that intentionally come out to be baby mamas. Do you get where I'm going? Like, and do away with the man forever. Every child needs a male figure. I have seen a lot of people that are adults now, and the lapses in their characters is as a result of not having a male figure in their life, be it male or female. I'm talking about
to teach them how to be fair.
Exactly, to teach them both. There's a role a father plays in the life of a girl, and there's also a role a father plays in the life of the guy, and the guys particularly, because guys look for affirmation, and when there's a father figure there to give them that kind of affirmation that they are looking for,
their confidence.
Exactly. So even if it's not just the father now, but having a man around, to help raise that child, it actually goes a long way. Feminists might not agree with me. I'm all for equality, but man, the family system from the beginning was ordained that we have a father, a mother, and a child. I mean, you can't get pregnant on your own, even if it's artificial insemination. It's still somebody's sperm. No, really, it's still somebody's sperm.
You're right, but we live in this world whereby people are really careful in defining what is right or wrong. You understand? Just like you're talking about same-sex affairs now. People don't really want to. The world we live in now.
You're trying to be careful, politically correct.
Nigerian TV shows they are all for it. You understand? They don't want to say that it's wrong, it's right. So I think that's why the trend of baby mamas, has. Really,
because nobody's saying it's wrong.
It will probably get to a time that the lady will just like, well, I don't think I need a man.
I don't even. It hasn't. Not in mind. It has even started getting to that point. It has even started encroaching on us here in Nigeria. Because we used to feel Africa is different from the other parts of the world. We still have our values. We still have morals. Do you know that there are a lot of churches in Nigeria, but it just seems as if the moral decay is increasing by the day. We hide under the religious stuff, and say don't do this, don't do this. But it's like morally, like morals, values, we are losing them by the day. And then if this keeps going on, what kind of generation are we going to leave behind?
It's really sad.
What kind of world are we going to leave behind?
When we start looking at the cons, of being a baby mama, you talk about the court drama, then I mean there's just so much unnecessary drama.
The emotional trauma.
You're going
to
put the embarrassment
put
on
the child through. Exactly.
I can imagine myself growing up as a celebrity child, then getting up to like 14, 15, where I can begin to look at YouTube and begin to read blogs. And then I'm just going over the history of my parents. I'm like,
oh, so my mother is a baby
drama
mama
for me.
You understand?
And then the kid starts feeling insecure. He or she is in school talking with friends, and they're like, "Oh, my dad did this during my birthday."
And the child
there is no dad to come for his own birthday. He starts feeling as though, what's wrong with me and all that. We see all these things and we know it's real, but it's just that, well, I think it's really something that we should not really envy, because sometimes when you look at all these celebrities, you don't really want to make them like your practical role model. I mean, look at Beyonce with the big song, all the single ladies, and all that woman empowerment. And this is the same woman whom the husband cheated on her, and she's still in that marriage. Jay-Z.
Oh, is she on her?
Yes.
Under which rock am I living?
I don't understand. Maybe you should go and just go to CNN and watch the interview.
No, I heard of the rumors.
Jay-Z and how he opened.
I heard of the rumors and all of
true,
that, but I didn't pay attention.
Man himself,
okay.
Yeah, I mean, he confessed.
Wow.
It was a good thing to see.
How do you step out on a lady like B? Like, how do you step out on her? What?
That's another matter for another day. But I'm just like, let's be careful of how we follow the celebrities, because it's the same Beyonce, with all the fierceness.
We even have one very close to home.
I mean, she's for feminism.
We even have one close to home, Linda Ikeji. no, really, since we are, no, but that's the truth. I mean, when she got pregnant, people came up like, she think you should tell us to be celibate. Like, it's not good to have premarital sex and all. And then all of a sudden, we now saw that she was pregnant. Then we knew about the baby daddy. Then recently, she just came out and said, okay, me and the baby daddy, our chapter is closed forever. This child is mine, and I'm going to take care of him without the father being involved. She has now become a baby mama. She gets upset when her friends call her baby mama. But that's the reality of it. Now,
the beautiful thing is that, a lot of things happen in the society, and just like you said, it doesn't necessarily mean that because it's popular, then it's good for you.
Yeah.
Just ask yourself, be real to yourself. Are you ready for all the drama?
Because there's a lot of drama.
I mean,
9 months is not being forced. That's the first drama.
I remember seeing, young children in my house. They're very inquisitive. Do you think only you can handle that stress alone?
Do you get
financial? The
emotional
implication, emotional.
Oh
do you think that's something you want to do all by yourself? Because you see baby mamas, probably having a huge number of following on social media.
That's like 1 or 2 in the millions. Just have 1 or 2 people that are doing well. And even those ones that are doing well,
finally ask you,
where's my
daddy?
What do you say?
You're just going to look stupid. Seriously, you will definitely look stupid.
Unfortunately, though, what we've been saying, there are still some men that are just irresponsible. They just decided by themselves that they are not going to, no, it's not funny, that they are not going to take responsibility for their children, and then they leave the woman with the responsibility of raising the child all by his or herself.
Exactly. Yeah.
That is different, because we know some of these people do not exactly come out and say, okay, I want to be a baby mama. It's not anybody's intention, but there are those. We're speaking to those that are intentional about it.
To make one.
Yes, but we're speaking to those that are very intentional about it. Because I know nowadays girls, they are all about anything for the cheddar, anything for the fame, anything for just a quick. Nobody wants to put a lot of work. Everybody wants to blow now. No, everybody wants to blow. So they'll be looking for quickest way. The quickest way to hold these guys to get pregnant for him. Get pregnant for him.
It's
finish.
very, very shallow.
You're not by yourself.
I think it boils down to, trying to wrap this up now. It boils down to, having a good self-esteem. When you don't see yourself as somebody that carries something, you understand, then you begin to fall for anything. You just tell yourself, like, really? If you have a good self-esteem, you're like, I'm worth the best. So why don't I just have kids with the man that I'm going to get married to? So why do I? Thank you for that. Now, why do I want to condescend, so low to now, be a baby mama or be part of that stuff? Nobody's saying maybe you can't date anybody or not, but I just feel that there is a dignity that we all desire.
Yeah.
You may not be living that life, but it doesn't mean that you don't desire, to just do things the way they ought to be done.
To save yourself a lot of headache and drama.
It's really quite sad. Anyway.
Yeah, very sad. Okay, so let's know your comments. Drop your contributions below.
And to all the baby mamas, we love you.
Yeah, we actually love you.
Stuff happens, and that's just life.
Yeah, but for those that are planning to be baby mamas, I hope you watch this and it helps you to prioritize. Yes, I think that's the right English.
And to change your mind.
That's what I want to talk.
See, don't be deceived by Instagram. Don't be deceived
social
by
media.
Snapchat too. I mean, the life of a baby mama is not what you think it
At all.
is. I mean,
what I thought.
I know people that are close to
Okay.
who have a child with somebody that they're not married to. See, please, the drama, you don't even want to experience it. So just do things. Just do the right thing. And probably maybe you're suffering a lot and you think, maybe I just have to find a way to I mean, there are so many things you can do to make money, because money seems to be the motivation for a lot of people. I'm not helped and all that. I mean, find that thing that's unique with you and go work on it and make a life out of it. You don't have to necessarily milk a man by making him have a baby with you have a baby with you to be able to milk him of all his resources. Well, it's just not the right thing.
Yeah. And that's how much we can take on the show today.
Exactly. Our
Don't
cups
forget
are
to
empty.
share to your friends.
It's been a great time on the Zoom show.
And from Feyi, lights out Ace.
From Mono, goodbye. I almost called my son name.
I know.